This next song that we're going to do for you, it's the first time we've actually played this song. It's a new song that we've written. But I wanted to give you a little background, and we haven't played this anywhere else. This is the first time we've played it out anywhere. And I wanted to share it with my church family first. But I wanted to give you a little background, if that's okay. In the very heart of Jerusalem was the temple. And in the heart of the temple was a room called the Holy of Holies. And the reason that room was so holy was because God's very presence was in that room above the Ark of the Covenant. And separating that room from the outer room was the curtain or the veil. And nobody could go in there except the high priest. And that was only once a year, and that was to offer up sacrifices for the sins of the people. Well, one day something happened that changed that. As Christ was on the cross one day, and it was about noon, somewhere between noon and 3, and darkness fell over the whole land. And as Christ breathed his last breath, that curtain, which by the way was probably 40 to 60 foot high and 4 inches thick, Josephus says that even 2 horses tied to that curtain couldn't rip it apart. But as Christ breathed his last breath for me and you, that curtain was ripped in half. And for the very first time, man, me and you, could walk right into the presence of God through the gift that Jesus gave us. So that's the basis for this song. So hopefully you enjoy it. Curtains open wide, believers step inside, come approach the glory of the throne. The Father waits for you, there's nothing left to do but worship him in spirit and truth. Now that the price is paid, Christ is risen from the grave. The Spirit lives in me and you. One day we're gonna hear the shout, rise to meet him in the clouds. To his word he will be true. He will be true. Offer up our lives, a living sacrifice, the temple of the Ancient of Days. We fix our eyes on you, your Spirit guides us through. We follow in your mercy and grace. Now that the price is paid, Christ is risen from the grave. The Spirit lives in me and you. One day we're gonna hear the shout, rise to meet him in the clouds. To his word he will be true. He will be true. Holy, loving, in our hearts we lift you up, King of kings, the faithful one. Holy, loving, in our hearts we lift you up, King of kings, the faithful one. Holy,
Now that the price is paid, Christ is risen from the grave. The Spirit lives in me and you. One day we're gonna hear the shout, we're rise to meet him in the clouds. To his word he will be true. He will be true.
Father waits for you. There's nothing left to do but worship him in spirit and